I don't talk so good. Hello everyone, this is Derailer. Thank you. Oh, fuck this. I want to warm up. Like this. I was at an exercise class one time. it was open mic at Kickstand.
Thank you, Anastasia.
Everybody's just in leg warmers. I show up. I don't memorize things. See clearly what's happening. Strip down to my leg warmers. It's a spin class.
Say hi to the audience and stuff.
Oh, hey, God?
So what are we doing? It's not that we don't want the kids from Flavortown going to our school. We just don't want our school to be so urban.
But they need to have the right flavor profile, if you understand what I'm saying.
This is Derailer at Portland Open.
You know when you add too much salt to a dish or pepper? You know what Flavorton.
Hello everyone, welcome to Open Signal. This is Derailer. We'd like to say thank you to Kickstand Comedy Space. We're going to use that take. Hello everyone. I was going to start over. I'm a one-taker.
I like it. I think it's going good so far.
I feel great.
Yeah, I think it's doing.
Hello everyone, welcome to Open Signal. This is Derailer. We want to say thank you to Kickstand Comedy Space for making this possible.
What's your name?
Oh man. Hello everyone.
Yeah!
All right. Welcome to Open Signal. This is Derailer. We want to say thank you to Kickstand Comedy for making this possible. I'm Chad Parsons. I'll be your host this evening, and we'd like to welcome special guest Anastasia Euthanasia. She'll be here telling some stories about her expert knowledge on mythology. She might even delve into stream of consciousness. We're open to it. Improvising with me in between these stories will be Jed Arkley, Zach Calvert, and Aaron Kiter. I'm Chad Parsons. Again.
That was
Do I have to redo that?
No, it's fantastic. Bring Anastasia.
Oh! Yay! We'd like to welcome Anastasia!
Hello everyone, I'm Anastasia Euthanasia. I'm a local drag performer here in Portland. I'm also a little obsessed with history, mythology, and monsters, so I figured if I'm just here to talk out my ass about anything, I might as well focus on my favorite monster. She's the queen of monsters of Greek mythology, and I mean that because her name literally means queen. I'm talking, of course, about Medusa. Now, Medusa is one of three sisters who were referred to as the Gorgons. The others are Stheno and Euryale. Now, Stheno is the strong, Euryale is the far-leaping. Stheno and Euryale are born monsters, but Medusa is born beautiful to their sea monster parents. She ends up enlisting in the temple of Athena. Now, Athena is the goddess of wisdom, warfare, the arts, and virtuous womanhood. That last one's going to come into play a lot in what happens to Medusa in this story. Athena essentially represents everything that the ancient Greeks thought a woman should be. She was smart, but not too smart. She obeyed every man that ever told her to do anything in her life. And she was chaste. Now, Medusa becomes the high priestess in the temple of Athena, and she is an excellent high priestess to her patron goddess. Well, one day, Athena's uncle, the god of the sea, Poseidon, is coming along the Athenian coast, and he sees Medusa in Athena's temple tending to her duties. And he sees her long, shining, beautiful golden hair and thinks, well, regardless of if she's sworn to celibacy or not, I'm going to hit that. Athena's uncle ascends the cliff to Athena's temple, and there Poseidon proceeds to rape the high priestess of his niece, who is the goddess of chastity. Now, you might think this could come back to bite him in the ass, but during the act, Athena shows up at her temple. And essentially, her reaction is, well, High Priestess Medusa, you shouldn't have been wearing that low-cut toga. Then she points at her and makes her like her sisters. Now, Gorgons we haven't really specified. The word Gorgon means terrible. And initially, there's only one Gorgon referenced in ancient Greek literature. In Homer, at one point, the gods are talking about the most horrible things that could happen. And they're saying, well, let's not do this, lest Hades leash the Gorgon and its head come up from hell. So we already know that the Gorgon is more associated with its head than with having a full body. But later in the mythology, we start expanding on that idea. We've now got 3 Gorgons, the 3 sisters. They've got snakes either in their hair or for their hair. They've got brass claws, they've got golden wings, and they're covered in impenetrable scales. Sometimes they have tusks, sometimes they have beards, but they're always just whatever was the most horrific thing the Greeks could think of for a woman. Naturally, they put Medusa into this class because, well, since women are property to them, she's broken property. Send her away to the monsters. But Athena doesn't stop there. No, she's made her like her sisters, but then a few years later, she's looking down at her barren shield and realizing it just needs something to decorate it. It's polished, it's nice, I mean, it shines like a mirror, but there's no emblem on it that really sums up who she is. So she calls one of her other uncle's kids, a hero named Perseus, and she tells him, you know, your uncle's sending you on this impossible quest to get the Gorgon's head. Turns out I made her that. You want to borrow my shield? Some of the other gods got some weapons you can borrow. I'll get a helmet of invisibility from Hades. You can borrow Hermes' winged sandals so you can get to the edge of the earth faster. Hell, I'll even throw in a free sickle to sweeten the pot. Well, he agrees. So he also tells her, specifically in the myth, that he thinks what she did to Medusa was not only fair, but had she not done it, he would have disavowed her worship. Perseus goes. He tracks down Medusa and her sisters on the edge of the world, where all they try to do is avoid other living creatures, because anything that looks at them turns to stone. So they've sequestered themselves off past the Libyan desert. They're on the edge of the underworld. He shows up there. He finds them sleeping. Because he's invisible with that helmet, he's able to sneak up on them. Because he's got a mirror, he doesn't have to look directly at them. He takes that sickle, and he chops off Medusa's head. Now Medusa, because she started off as a human, she can be killed. Her 2 sisters, however, are immortal and cannot, and they immediately start howling and shrieking, what has happened to our sister? Someone has killed our sister. Who has killed our sister? Perseus, being invisible, tosses the head into a bag, flies away, but just before he gets out of sight, he takes off the helmet so they can essentially do one of these. The 2 Gorgon sisters are distraught. There are various myths depending who you're reading, what happens to them. Usually they end up just sequestering themselves further into the underworld, where they serve to punish the damned. That's the beautiful story of Medusa. Turn it over to y'all.
The detail was fantastic. Did you guys have any questions?
I don't.
Oh my.
No.
All right.
Good. All right.
Yeah. God is super into me again.
What did he say this time?
Oh, it's not what he says. It's just like I walk out and clouds are parting, sunbeam shining. It's just, you know, if I'm into you, I will let you know.
Did you tell him that?
I absolutely told him that.
Well, Bernice, you need to be more clear, I think.
Well, I thought I was being as clear as I possibly could, but what? He reads my every thought.
I'm confused because he doesn't talk to me in the way that you describe it. So it seems like he's coming on to you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you need to tell him, you know, have you told Devin about this?
No.
I know how jealous he gets.
Oh my God, he would kill God.
Well, you're gonna need to do something. You can't keep it a secret from Devin forever. You should tell him.
I'm gonna tell Devin.
You should
know
tell
what?
Devin.
I'm gonna tell Devin.
Hey, quite a rainstorm today, man. I got soaked. It was crazy. I was just walking out and I was like, boom, and it was just everybody, you know? Oh God. Ugh. Sorry, babe. I'm just
No, I
What-
understand.
You were out, weren't you? You look dry as a bone. That's crazy.
Devin, it's God.
Well, I'm sorry, what? No, I'm sorry, what? I just came in talking about being wet from being out in the... What are you talking... God?
He's into me again.
Oh, God damn it.
Don't.
God
Don't.
damn. No, I'm getting the golden sword. I'm
No,
finishing this.
Devin, no.
Yes!
Devin, no.
So you told him, right? You told him that, like, we're meant to be together, right? Like, he finally came through.
Look, it was one stupid text, okay? We can't do this.
Come on, I think we've got a future together. I think we can have a son together, you know?
God, no. Look, we gotta move on, all right?
Bernice, come on, like,
You made Devin perfect for me, and you've got to accept that.
I can make him less perfect. I can make it,
Don't
I can
you
do
dare.
things. I can do
God,
things to
don't
Devin.
you dare. Don't.
You basically told me to. Devin.
You stay away from her, all right? You can have anything you want.
We're in love. We're in love.
But it's not fair. You invented love. I had to figure it out. I've done a lot of work being in love with her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I made her, so... I made you too. I could destroy you.
Well,
Is that a sword?
yes.
Or a snake?
Ah, it's a snake.
That's it. I've got to solve this. I call upon thee, devil. Where are you, Satan?
Hey, look, I'm sorry, I'm not really into you. I can't take you. I got other people that I want.
Look.
I want more.
It's not about that. I need you to strike it up with God again. Get that feud going.
Oh, I don't know
Come
about
on.
that. No, he's pretty busy. He doesn't return my calls.
I know. He's obsessed with me.
He's obsessed with you?
Yeah.
Why, what does he see in you? God likes you?
Wait, what? Yes, he likes me.
Really? Well, this changes everything.
The second somebody wants something you don't want, you start to want it.
Yeah, I represent sin and evil. I'm jealousy. You come with me now. Yeah. You got me. Yeah. Hey, Rick, I wanted to talk to you about the new crew member you hired.
Yeah.
He, every time I pass him in the hallway, makes a really weird face at me.
Yeah.
It really is throwing me off. I think I need you to.
I'll talk to him. I mean, he seemed like a good guy in the interview. So, I mean, you know, you're technically his boss. So you tell him
Yeah.
you're my boss. So I'm his boss.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What? Hey, is this the
You see
guy?
that? Yeah, this is, yeah.
What's going on?
What did you,
Oh,
what
not
did
much.
you just mouth to me?
Oh no, it's a facial tick.
Yeah. So yeah.
So-
It looks like he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew this when we hired him.
Yeah, it's a disability.
Yeah. So we can't fire him.
Yeah.
It's sorry, Mike. Yeah.
We can't fire him?
We can't
It's-
fire someone for mouthing to you that you're a.
Oh, morning, guys.
Hey.
It's him. So
Yes. Yeah. Look, here's the thing. We get a lot of tax credits for hiring these guys. All right. So it's like I'm trying to expand the work. I don't want to. I used to hire people that were just like me, right? And what's that going to do to a company?
great morale. You know.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Great morale, but then it's going to be like, be samey. It's going to be prejudice. We're going to be, biased. So I'm just trying to expand out, man. I mean,
I hear you. And hey, I appreciate
yeah.
the tax credits. I see those on the bottom line. So like,
yeah.
It's very disturbing to me though to have people
Okay.
pinching their nipples at me,
Okay.
mouthing that they're
Yeah.
gonna.
We can accomplish.
Well, you need to start taking this seriously. You've got a number of cases against the company for discrimination.
I don't know how this happened. It seemed... Okay, what... Hit me with it. What...
Well, there's obviously Clark and the nipples.
Yeah.
He does marathons. They're always sensitive.
It's unprofessional. Can you meet me halfway? He's in the coffee room milking himself.
Did you actually see milk? We could use that.
What? Yeah, I know I didn't see it, but I could say I saw it. No, I'm sorry. I won't say that. I won't lie.
It'll be just a whole sort of glove doesn't fit thing. He'll milk.
Well, what about the mouthing verbal threats? What is that?
He has a doctor's note. What? It's a handwritten doctor's note.
All right, you could just have a seat. Oh, sorry, nurse. You're overeager.
Thanks.
You got the job. All right, I just wanted to see if that's working. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get you another prescription. Just cool it. Hey.
It's
No,
a
right.
voluntary.
Jeez, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
God.
reacting like I shouldn't be
Jeez.
reacting. It's a medical condition. All right. If you came in with arthritis, I wouldn't get angry at you. And this is, if you
Yeah.
had a.
Do you yell
cancer.
at people with arthritis who can't pick up their cups?
No, I don't.
Do they drop coffee on the floor and
No,
you
I
yell
don't.
at them?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Take a cancer patient and go, hey, buck up.
I do that with the cancer patients. Trust me, 90% of cancer is up here. But hey, that's another. All right, let's just get this exam going. I'll get you your prescription.
all right,
I just
all
don't want you. I don't want you having trouble. Oh God, it's so hard. All right. Okay, that's not working. That's not working.
You want to put a bag over my head?
Yes.
Society.
It's
Oh,
not.
I've got one.
Yeah,
All right.
it's fine. It's for your own good. It's like wearing headgear. All right, that's a nice face. Now that's a nice face.
Hey,
What?
seriously, go fuck yourself.
Hey,
Hey.
you still got that bag prescription?
Yeah, man. You're not a.
No.
You wearing
man. Hey, look.
You wearing a wire? You got a.
No. Look, man, I just need a few bags.
All right. How much do you need?
3 bags should do.
All right, I'm gonna text a guy. You're gonna pay me. He's gonna come around and he's gonna drop a package right there. It's like my thing. It's my tick. It's my thing.
That is rude.
Yeah. You should be coming around. So that's $75 for.
I have $75. Just.
All right, we never met.
I like how the bags are in a bag.
What, you were just here last week for a prescription.
Yeah, listen, I need more bags, all right? I need more bags.
We gave you 24 bags.
Come on, man.
I
I used them all right? I've got like building a tolerance to bags, all right?
All right.
Like my face is just ripping through them. Come on.
I
Come on, I need more bags.
I see what's going on here.
Can you double them up?
I see what's going on here. Nurse, could you come in and could you be sure to bring me a cup of chamomile tea?
Chamomile?
Just sometime.
Just need this. There you go.
No, nurse.
All right. It's like a weird tick she has.
Wait, she's not under. Can you have a seat?
All right.
Nurse, can you come back in and we need some extra chamomile tea? I need to get, this is lukewarm.
Well, I did the first one spill?
Okay,
What?
look.
I just need to grab this real quick.
The police. That's our code. Calling the police.
I can hear everything.
Shit. Okay, you need to stay there. You're abusing your privileges, all right?
My privileges? My disability?
It's seeming like it's becoming a privilege ability.
Yeah, I remember the first time I started using bags. I'd had a lot of dental appointments, a lot of
bad tooth work, and so, you know, they just sent me home with a few baggies for that. And eventually it was kind of moving on to, you know, totes and
Oh my God.
eventually duffels and kind of full day trips, that whole deal. And I mean, it spiraled out of control. And eventually my mom, who's kind of been my rock through all this, she said, look, if you keep on doing this, there's only one kind of bag you're going to be needing, and that's a body bag. Oh, yeah.
Let's give Daryl the.
It's one day at a time.
I try.
It's so hard to pack for a trip because, like, I need to bring stuff, but like I've been sober, so it's like people judge you when you just carry all of your things without a bag through security, and nobody understands.
Hey, there's only one thing that you need that can truly hold you. It's not a bag. It's your friends.
That's right. I hadn't heard that one.
All right, should we bring Anastasia? Yeah. Anastasia up again.
Well, now that we've talked a little bit about the story of Medusa, let's talk about the actual history behind this figure. She dates back older than the Greek civilization. This face is actually appearing on their buildings before they're building anything but temples out of marble. Everything else is simple mud brick structures, and they haven't stayed around. But these faces we'll find. And it's a bloated face with a huge smile, tusks surrounded by little ringlets and curls that go all the way around her chin. Not quite snakes yet, but they're almost there. A huge lolling tongue and wide eyes. Initially, the thought was that this was just a symbol, a apotropaic symbol, something put on the buildings to scare away evil, which it very well may have worked as that. The thinking was that it was probably a representation of a corpse. It's bloated, the teeth are exposed because the gums are receding from dehydration, the eyes are lolling and huge and wide open. But then, in the late 1800s and early 1900s, we started doing more expeditions in ancient Babylonian, Assyrian, and Akkadian cities. And there we found the Epic of Gilgamesh and sculptures that relate to that. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the great monsters that the gods send down to stop his pride is named Humbaba. Now, Humbaba is a monster that is indescribable. Its eyes are flashing lightning. Its face is made out of coiled intestines. Its tongue is always lashing about, and it has large fangs. The mask sculptures that were found of Humbaba bear a striking resemblance to the much later Greek sculptures of Medusa's face. Now, with the Greeks, by about the 5th century BC, we've already started to lose some of the monstrosity of Medusa. She's now being referenced in literature as fair-cheeked Medusa. This is when you start getting the story that she was human before she was a monster. But even that's not quite set in stone. There's not necessarily 3 Gorgons, and there are still some times that people are showing her more as a centaur. There's no snakes, no tusks, no wings. It's really when we get into the Roman era that we get the Medusa that we know. The Romans give her the most tragic story of all. It's Ovid that makes her the high priestess of Athena who has fallen and is being punished unjustly. It's Ovid that also makes it where she, among the 3, doesn't get the scales covering her body. Her wings are reduced from being large gold wings on her back to small wings sprouting from her temples. Her golden claws disappear entirely. She can keep her tongue in her mouth. She knows how to shave a beard. Medusa becomes downright beautiful in the Roman era. She kind of stays this way until the early South European Renaissance. So in Italy, you get painters starting to rediscover the classic works. You also have more freedom to represent artistically things that don't necessarily come from Christendom. Up until this point, all art had to be religious and had to be pertaining to the dominant religion of the time, which in Europe was definitely Christianity. And during the Renaissance, you get that starting to loosen up. So you start seeing Pan show up in gardens. You start seeing nymphs and dryads scattered around grottos and royal palaces. And you start seeing Medusa. Now, one of the most famous is the Rodini Medusa, which you might all know as the face of Versace. But it comes about in this time. Belvedere does a gorgeous Medusa with some of the most frowny brows you've ever seen. Still radiating snakes, but more hair than snakes. You start getting it that the Medusa doesn't necessarily have snake's forehair and that her hair is like snakes. It's almost kind of a return to where she might have come from by this point. Medusa kind of stays in this romanticized anti-heroine until you get to the 19th century. And that's where we'll get back to.
Thank you.
Excuse me, do you have this python in a large?
You can't have that out in the store, sir. You got that out of this cage?
Yeah, I mean, I think it has like my eye color. It matches perfectly. I just need it in like a large.
You need it in a large?
Yeah, I just need. Yeah.
Oh,
Can I? Am I at the right place?
yeah, no, we have snakes here at Petco. I can get you a snake for sure. Let me check in the back to see if we have it in a.
Yeah, I mean, like that is the perfect one. That python right there. I just need it like a little bit bigger. It needs to kind of curl around my face.
Gavin, you want to take a break?
Yeah, I
Right.
do.
You need snakes?
Yeah. This is where I get snakes, right?
Absolutely. I got the hottest shit this season. Check this out.
Oh my
Into copperheads?
God, she is a beautiful and a feisty one.
Try that on.
All right. Oh my God. Oh, this.
There's a mirror over there.
She's perfect. I'll take it. Can I? Do you have any? How many more do you have?
3.
3? Can you get any more?
Look, man. Yeah, I can get more.
Okay. Yeah, when can I? They come, like get shipments every week, or
I'm growing them at home.
you're growing them? Are these legit? Are these legal?
It's as legal as it gets. You can have up to 4 snakes.
Okay. I guess I'll take all 4, and then is it like a legal thing? I can't. You can only have 4 of these copperheads.
I can't sell you 4 more.
Oh. Got it. Excellent. All right, what do I owe you?
It's $1,000.
1,000? Okay. I could have.
All right, honey. I'm finishing up these signs on the front door. We're not having trick-or-treaters this year, right? It says no trick-or-treating. All right? I'm putting up pictures of skeletons and witches, so they're scared away.
Why do you?
All right, and I'm gonna put a couple pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns in their faces, so these kids show up and they're like, ah! All right, but they're gonna see the no trick-or-treating. I'm gonna put some cobwebs, hanging fake cobwebs in front. All right, I don't want none of them this year. All right, it's dumb. These kids should be brushing their teeth and eating apples.
What is going on with you?
What do you mean?
This is Halloween. Kids are gonna see all this and they're gonna think it's inviting.
No, they're not. What are you talking about? If I walked up to a house, saw a bunch of cobwebs, I'd say, I'm not going in that house. What?
Okay, I don't even know where to start because you.
Well, what do you mean we can't go up there? Look, it's covered in cobwebs and there's pumpkins. We should probably just go to the next house.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks like fun.
Super scary.
9:15 p.m. Not a single trick-or-treater here.
You won.
Not a single trick-or-treater. What were you trying to tell me earlier?
You won, Ken. I don't know what
Good.
you want from me.
I just
no
wanted you to
kids.
say that.
Hey, neighbor.
Hey, what's going on?
Tell you what, man, my garden's taking off, but I got all these little nymphs and dryads just eating through my azaleas.
Yeah, you know what? You could Roundup really takes care of them.
I've been
Yeah.
spraying like crazy.
Spraying
I
it?
gotta go out there every morning and just pick up these little husks of dryads.
And they're not. Are they developing a resistance or anything?
Some of them are.
Ugh,
Like,
gosh.
there's one, it's almost like they like it. It's getting them this sort of high thing.
Yeah, they're like really into. All right. Well, I Roundup, glyphosate. That's all. I
Oh,
don't know.
no. What I've been doing now is I'll just, evening, get home from work, crack open a little beer, and I'm out there with a pellet gun.
Oh, hey, that's fun. That's a little hobby.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Man,
You know when they scream, it's melodic?
Now listen, when the sun goes down, you're to only hide behind rocks. Don't walk out into the field.
I want to
Don't. What?
I want to go to the shed.
I know you want to go to the shed to meet your friends, but I just want you to hide behind rocks. I'm just worried. I'm worried for the rocks that fall from the sky.
Is this what my life is, Father? Hiding behind rocks? All my friends are at the shed.
I want you to go, Balthazar. I want you to go and have fun like I did when I was a child, but times have changed.
I have a fairy name. I don't want to go by my dryad name anymore.
You have a fairy name now?
Yes. Gabriel. Call me Gabriel. Yes. I'm Gabriel, and I want to go to the shed.
My son, Balthazar, now known as Gabriel. No! No! No!
That is so melodic.
dude, it's gonna be the most metal fucking church. Gargoyles everywhere, just like these big fangy monsters. We're gonna be welcoming in the Dark Lord, man. It's gonna be a fucking Gothic church.
Love it.
Yeah.
I hate not having a place to worship the Dark Lord.
I know, right?
It's time to get
It's
out
gonna
in
be
the open.
perfect. Just put some tusks in there.
I made a big banner.
All right. Welcome, Dark Lord.
Yeah. And worshipers.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Man, being Catholic is fucking awesome. Goddamn right.
I also made a snack table. Check this out.
Nice.
It's a bunch of little upside down cross cookies.
Yes. All right. Now check this out.
What?
Crucifix with Jesus crucified on that motherfucker.
Oh, ripping! Oh, I love it.
Dead guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn. I think we should put this like as a centerpiece. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah. Right there. Just a dead. People walk in. They're like, fucking dead body. All right.
Love it.
Murdering the Son of God. All right.
Do you see it? Check it out. I printed a newsletter.
Nice.
Uh-huh. It's just about activities. We're having a CD exchange,
Nice.
a gene ripping party.
All right.
It's gonna be really great. I think we're gonna foster some really hardcore community.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, raising money for kids.
Yeah!
That's the most metal thing I've ever heard.
Well, kids are the future of metal.
Yeah, goddamn right. Oh, shit. This is so badass, I want to burn this place down.
Do it! Do it!
That would be fucking
Do it!
All right.
Oh, you had gas! Yeah!
Yeah. Come on, grab a gas can.
No, you brought spare!
Gas.
Oh, dude. I was gonna raffle Yankee candles, but we could use it to light this whole thing up!
Fuck yeah. Honey? Is it got honey?
That's cherry honey.
Cherry honey. What's a cherry honey?
Well, it's a mixture.
Oh.
One of those two-tone candles.
sorry.
If you let that thing burn 3 hours, it's a whole new atmosphere.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Let's give that a try.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, it's good. I like that. That's pretty metal. It's got like an oaky scent to it. You see oaky?
It's all cherry to me.
It's all cherry?
All cherry to me.
Cherry and honey.
Well, the honey comes in about 3 hours once it gets to that layer in the candle.
Really? Is that? Yeah, it is layered. Yankee candles.
2 hours later.
Yeah, about another hour and you're gonna get that honey.
Cherry is rich. It's starting to feel like a porn store. It's like
I'm sorry?
it's like really overpowering. It's got that sort of like weird kind of oversaturated sweet smell. Who the fuck?
Hello?
I'll let you.
Hey, I got the newsletter in my mailbox about the CD exchange. Is this the
Uh-huh.
metal church that?
Yeah.
Dang, it smells like smells like cherry and gasoline in here.
Yeah. It's pretty metal
Everything
fucking
all right?
church.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. My other church, they're all like kumbaya, and I'm like, kumbaya rock.
Yeah. Does your church have a crucifix?
Yeah, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
Just like in the middle, like
Yeah, it's
welcoming
bigger
people?
than that, and it's bloodier. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah,
Let's
a lot
go
of
check this church
Can we go
out.
check out your church?
Yeah, you sure we're all okay? Okay, yeah.
If you want to hang around, it'll start smelling different in
Yeah.
about an hour.
Okay, all right.
That sounds good.
Those guys seem nice.
We'll go ahead and bring Anastasia back up for some more story.
Yeah.
So, we just cut off at the 19th century. In the 19th century, you start having the emergence and popularization of specific philosophical ideas that maybe would have been shunned before. One of those is nihilism. Medusa is used as the face of nihilism almost from the onset. It is said that to accept nihilism is to stare into the eyes of Medusa, and to avoid her gaze is to avoid looking the uncomfortable truths of life in the face. After that, it takes a little while for Carl Jung to pick up Medusa as an aspect of his devouring mother archetype, alongside Hindu goddesses like Kali, Egyptian goddesses like Sekhmet, and the Greeks really didn't have any strong goddesses. Oh wait, because they did not like women. Well, Medusa stays, again, kind of relegated to academia, until you start getting into the 20th century. You have her show up in Wonder Woman comics as a villain. Her death ray eyes are maybe a little played up and slightly different. She doesn't turn people just to stone. It automatically kills them, but you can also deflect them, and if she's not specifically shooting beams out of them, it's fine. You can just hang out with her. It'll go have a cocktail. It'll be great. Watch out, the snakes will pilfer your drink, though. In 1980, things change, and I'm going to diverge and focus on this for just a moment. 1980 saw the release of a little film that you may or may not have heard of called Clash of the Titans. Now, Clash of the Titans was many monster kids' gateway drug into classical mythology. It tells the story of Perseus going to rescue the Princess Andromeda. It keeps certain factors, like him and his mother being cast into the sea at the beginning, but loses the part where the reason he's going to fetch Medusa's head is because his mother's belligerent suitor has demanded it and knows that it'll get the kid killed, and then he can finally just marry this woman without any interference. They make it a much more noble story. They make the princess that Perseus is going to save now, Andromeda. She features in the original myth, but she's an Ethiopian princess, so clearly they cast a milk-white blonde-haired woman as her, like most people in Ethiopia tend to look. The biggest issue I have with Clash of the Titans, however, is something that I both absolutely love about it and what initially drew me into it, and something that I hate as a mythology-obsessed geek. They give Medusa the lower body of a snake. And ever since then, everybody gives Medusa the lower body of a snake, thinking that this goes all the way back to ancient times. It starts in 1980. It starts with Ray Harryhausen, rest his soul. He was a stop-motion animator and filmmaker. He worked on a lot of the great Sword and Sandals epics, Jason and the Argonauts, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, and Clash of the Titans was his pet project. Now, the Medusa in that is stunning. She's hideous. She's monstrous. There's none of that Roman beauty in her. She's taken back to the terrible head arising from the pits of hell, the Homeric Gorgon. They give her a bow and arrow, which I don't see why she'd need that if she can just look at people and kill them. But again, it kind of makes her slightly more badass. She's covered in scales, beautifully sculpted, every snake moves on her head. And when she pulls herself around on her belly, it's one of the creepiest monster movements that I've ever seen. But every single representation of Medusa, maybe barring Percy Jackson, that I've seen since then, gives her a snake tail. Now, there is a creature in Greek mythology who is half woman, half snake. She's called Dracaena. There's multiples of them. The python that we have snakes, pythons named after was a half woman, half snake, the Pythic Dracaena. The mother of many of the great monsters of Greek mythology is Echidna, a Dracaena. But Medusa and her sisters are never once represented until 1980. This is over 2,000 years of written records, never once represented with a snake body. I digress. It's a worthwhile film. It's cheesy. It's beautiful. It is the pinnacle of 80s fantasy and sword and sandal movies. So if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and don't watch that garbage heap of a remake. Now, Medusa also becomes an icon for the feminist movement in the 1970s, when she is, accurately so, seen as a symbol of women's just rage against the patriarchal orders that have been subduing them. Ties in very well with the classical myth of Medusa, where she is punished for only following orders and being attacked. A man comes and attacks her, and she's the one that gets punished. It's her fault. It is always her fault. Shouldn't have been wearing that low-cut toga in my temple. Instead of maybe my uncle should not have raped you. So she becomes a figure for the feminist movement. And you start seeing a little bit of that monstrousness of Medusa stop being a terrifying symbol and start being an empowering symbol. Those tusks you can now gore your enemies on. Yeah, you might have snakes for hair, but you can turn people to stone if they look at them. So hold that in your heart. Keep Medusa with you. You know I love her.
Brandon, come here.
Yeah.
Come here, Brandon.
Yeah.
Come closer. Come on, come closer.
What's up?
Look. You want your mom and I to be happy, right?
Yeah. You're a great step. I don't know what step boyfriend. Like, been good having you around.
Yeah. Look, I love your mom.
Yeah.
I want to be with her forever.
That's great.
For that to happen, I need you to stop a train.
What?
I just need
Wait,
you to
I'm sorry,
somehow,
what?
you personally, on your own.
You're kidding
need
me,
you-
Ray.
If you don't do this,
What?
if you don't do this, your mom and I can't be together. You got to stop a train.
Stop a train?
Yeah.
Come on, Ray. Stop a train? I'm 12 years old. I can't stop a train. I can't.
It's not like I'm going to send you out there empty-handed.
Okay. This is a joke, all right.
This is a bike helmet.
What?
It's a baseball bat.
Well, how am I going to stop him? Ray.
This is a pair of Nikes. I want you to go 5 miles over to Flavorton, to the rail yards.
Okay. Do you want to, do you and my mom, look, I learned about this in school. Do you and my mom want to have sex or something? Do you want me out of the house? Is that what you want? Because I can leave the house. I get it. That's what adults do. Gross. I can't believe I'm talking about this.
Why don't you want her to be happy?
I do.
Stop that train.
Stop being a train. Fine. I'll go and try and stop the train.
Brandon was a great kid, loved by his community. The folks at Herald Preservation Society were kind enough to preserve his remains so that we could observe them in peace. We have the mother and the step boyfriend here. I'm going to turn it over to anybody who wants to share a word.
I'd like to say something. Okay, yeah. Brandon was a great kid. He liked baseball. He collected baseball cards, and I was going to take him to Lollapalooza this summer. The fact that he was taken from us so soon is just brutal. But I also want to say, Carol, I've loved you for a long time.
Oh!
And you would do me the greatest honor in this world.
This was your plan all along?
It was so tough not to give it away.
I'm
Will you be-
conflicted.
Baby, what's wrong?
I miss my son, but I want to marry you.
Well, let me be the center of that Venn diagram, and let's build a life together.
Okay. Brandon, you really did stop that train, buddy. You really stopped that train. It's up in heaven stopping trains.
You just like never see happy endings in this funeral home. It's just so.
Is this for me?
Please, please. So, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you saw. You said you were on the corner at 8:12. That's right when the burglary happened.
I was on the corner selling drugs when
What?
I saw... What?
You were selling drugs? You're a dealer? Are you admitting guilt to me?
Is this about a burglary?
It was, and it still is. What drugs do you sell?
Press the button.
What? No.
Press the thing.
I'll do what I want.
Press. I can't reach it. I misspoke.
Mr. Robinson, you came forward.
I was selling hugs. I misspoke. I was
Oh, okay.
selling hugs.
Great.
Let the record show that I misspoke. I was selling hugs. It was charming.
Stevens, will you give the DA office like half a chance? This fucking tape you gave me, it's like I'm hearing half of a sentence, then another half of a sentence. How am I supposed to bring this in front of court? I sold... Kid. Now we... And that's what I did.
Is that what
That's the evidence that I have in my office.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. We're on the same team. I'm a lawyer. You're a cop. Let's...
Right. Okay. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right.
The thing is, I'm working another case underneath, and I don't want to conflict with the current case that we're working on together. It's
Okay.
it's very nuanced.
Okay, so you have
Lot
another
of-
case. Yeah.
A lot of multiple angles.
No, it wasn't on at all. Do you just want me to start over?
Hold on. Yeah, I want you to start from when you were describing.
Okay, it was a
The-
purple house, but it was on the same street as the other house.
Wait. What's the other house? What is the other house?
The Crimson House.
Oh, gotcha.
The
Okay.
Crimson House is the one that we were talking about.
All right. I'm willing to give this a shot. We can play both tapes at the same time. Hopefully this makes sense.
Great.
Okay. It's unorthodox. These are two different confessions, and you say it's going to add up to one big crime?
It is. Yeah. I got a drug mule and a burglary.
Okay.
Very.
You can pull this off. And the thing is, I had planned to shoot President Trump while selling 35 grams of heroin. Jesus, turn that off! Whoa!
Okay. Yeah, you see it now.
Whoa! We've got a case against someone, something. Who do we prosecute for this? I shouldn't be asking you that. I should.
Yeah,
know.
I'm bringing you the information.
All right. God.
Been
Okay.
stockpiling assets.
I suppose we could bring both of them in.
Let's do that.
Charge half of each of them. I don't know.
Conspiracy charges.
Yeah, conspiracy charge. We'll do RICO.
RICO.
Yeah, RICO.
Yeah.
Do you want to hang out and
Please.
see how this happens? All right.
Man, you gotta hear this new album. It's crazy.
Yeah, let's check it out.
It's like this super atmospheric music over tape confessions, and they put it out on multiple discs. And so, I don't know, it's just been blowing my mind.
World was made while the end of the world is on the front.
That shit is...
There.
I love
Wait, guys, you forgot the best part. Okay, put in a DVD of Gone with the Wind at the same time.
Oh, get out! Get out!
It syncs up. It syncs up.
Hey, Clark,
Yeah.
your drawings here.
My sketches.
No, I mean, you are doing amazing work. You got Simba,
You got Scar, you got Mustafa. I mean, just the expression on the lions is fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
The snake bodies.
Yeah. You don't like them?
I do like them. It's just sort of wrong.
I'm not really good at drawing legs. So, like, you know, snake body. I draw really great snakes.
Nobody is coming after your snake drawings.
Yeah.
It's just the placement.
Okay, well, I can't. I mean, like, if I start drawing legs, it just ends up looking like two snakes. I can't. Why
That's
not?
a good
can't-
place to start. I want you to draw some lions, lion bodies, but just 4 snake legs,
Okay.
and then that'll help you get your sea legs, so to speak.
All right, now who's being unorthodox? All right, okay.
Well, I don't want you to do it right now because I've got other things to do.
Yeah.
It's more just a guidance tip that I
All
was
right.
giving you.
All right, great. Thank you, Mr. Eisner. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Fuck, it's just snakes. It just ends up being snakes. It's just. Okay, leg.
Hey, thanks for coming over. I got this bootleg copy of The Lion King.
Get out of here.
Hey. You look. This mirror. Hey, you look just like your Tinder profile.
Yeah, thanks. You can.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're really pretty.
Thank you. Thanks.
I like all of this. This is great.
Yeah.
This is great.
I'm,
Do they bite?
huh?
Do they bite?
Of course they bite.
They're gonna bite me?
If you touch them, they'll bite you. We don't.
Oh.
We just met on Tinder, so.
Okay.
And this is new for me. This is new for me, and it's weird. And
Oh, hey, it's cool. Just you'll get used to it. It's fine.
okay,
I don't know how we're gonna.
what?
Well, it's a little unorthodox, but.
Well,
we'll make
what?
this-
How we're gonna do what?
Hey.
We just met.
Hey.
So careful.
Hey, sorry, sorry.
Watch it. All right. Just-
Okay. Can we? All right.
Don't make.
Do you want to get a drink or?
Yeah, that's what why I swipe too. So if I could get a drink,
Okay, great.
we'll just keep talking. Yeah,
Okay.
don't just. It's okay if I agree to touch you, they won't bite. But if you make.
What can I get you?
Ah, damn it! God damn it! I ruined it. No, don't steal. Don't, no. That tells me everything I need to know about you. You just wanted me to freeze the bartender so you could rob the place. This has happened to me probably 14 times.
Oh, Grimes, I don't want to get back together for one last big score.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if you got an in. I'm out of the game.
Hey, come on! I know this goddess.
What did you say to me?
I know a goddess who could do some shit for us. She's gonna get me some Hermes wings. I don't know what those are, but I think you run real fast.
Try to leave my past behind. All it seems to do is
Come on.
keep catching up to me.
Listen, this one is a guaranteed shot.
I'm in the China game now, Bill.
I don't know what that means.
I polish China.
Do you want some more China?
You're sucking me back in.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Hurry up down there. We got a big polished China shipment to
You
send out this
came
week.
at a bad time, Bill. You came
Hurry
at a really
up.
bad
The
time.
Scarpelli boys need their polished China.
You want to work for that asshole in your life?
He drives me fucking nuts.
I'm just so nervous, you know. I've curated a lot of events, but the Hope Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's incredible, you know?
Yeah.
So security is covered? Got
Security's-
it all locked down?
We got it locked down. Everything's okay.
I saw the centaur fences.
Yes.
I saw the Titan traps.
We've got all the gods on our side, so we've done what we need.
All right.
No one will steal this, and people will file through, look at the Hope Diamond, touch it for luck, and then move on. All right? Don't worry about it.
All
we have
right.
insurance for it. We have the gods on our side. All right?
All right. Well, I'll
have the
see you
green-
in temple.
But you leaving? You can't just leave.
Well, what do you mean? You've got security covered? I'm just a curator.
Just here comes something. Just I need you.
Feel
Lisa,
free to
touch it and move on. Thank you. Thank you. You're blessed with the luck of the Hope Diamond. Nothing's gonna happen. They'll have been killed by the gods before they can get in here. The centaurs are
Specifically.
They're specific. Get flustered.
Howdy.
Hello? You touch it and move on. There you go. And move on. Wait a minute.
Where?
Good day, sir.
Wait a minute.
Where's the diamond?
You just got fucked by Loki and Thor!
The Norse.
Okay, if everybody wants to come up, because we have concluded kickstand.
This has been Kickstand.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Let's bring Anastasia back up for another amazing storytelling. Not even storytelling. It's amazing. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Thank you. You all
Yeah.
were phenomenal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to our studio audience.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming out today. Yeah. Is that it, Eric? Is this how they end Saturday Night Live?
I feel like
is there supposed to be a saxophone solo? yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe we did it.
Good